Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew cowl top. We start by cutting the back pattern. The back pattern is not altered. It's only the front that is altered. So we start with the vertical measurement, which is your shoulder line, your bust line, your waistline, your hip line, and your hemline. So we impute our horizontal measurement on the vertical measurement as usual. So on the shoulder line, we impute the shoulder measurement, which is 16 divided by 2, that is 8. We also impute that same 8 on the bust line. We connect a line horizontally, vertically, so that they will meet together. On the chest line, we impute the bust measurement, which is 40 divided by 4, that is 10. We insert our neck width on the shoulder line, then the shoulder slope, which is 1 inch away from that particular line, then connect together, then get our shoulder slope. We cut it out so that we can see it very well. The next thing we did is to get the neck depth. The neck depth is 1.5 inches, and we cut it out. That's we've gotten our neck depth and our neck width. So we come to the armhole, get the midpoint of that armhole, go in a little bit by 0.75 inches, then connect our armhole. We added an extension of 1.5 inches to that's allowance. Then we come to the waist, impute the waist measurement. The waist is 36 divided by 4, we get 9. We impute 9, then add 1 inch as the ease allowance, making it 10. Then 1 inch as sewing allowance. So we impute the hip measurement. Our hip measurement is 44. We divide by 4, we get 11 plus 1 inch, making 12. Then we mark, then connect. We connect this line from the chest line up to down to the hemline. We cut it out and we get ready for the next stage. The next stage is we're going to be adding facing to the back. First of all, we are starting with the back and we make sure we end with the back. We add the facings. On the facing, we are going to make it 2 inches wide. You can mark it out on your fabric like the way you see it in this picture in this video. So if you've marked it out, what you are going to do is that you're going to get materials and food and put it under, then mark it, cut it out, then use these particular markings that you've made already and transfer it to the material as shown in this video. So but you can also remeasure it like what we also did, because the print was not showing much. Then this is the next thing. After you've gotten this, you are going to be imputing, you are going to be fixing interfacing on the facing so that it will be a bit stiff. That's the essence of putting interfacing, so that it will be a bit stiff and it will make the back neck very much comfortable. So you put your interfacing, you iron it out using your pressing iron to glue it to the interfacing, then come back to it and sew it. This is the facing being cut out. Then we put the interfacing on it. We are going to use our pressing iron to glue it on it. After that, after we've finished gluing it on it, the next thing is to take it to the sewing machine and sew it as shown. You're going to sew it. After we take it to the sewing machine, we cut this curved part so that it will be easy. It will be easier when turning it and it will feel more relaxed. So we cut it and we press it. After we press it, well, we take it back to the machine and sew. After you must have pressed it, or better still, if you are not going to sew it, you can use your hemming gum. The hemming gum is perfectly used for this. So now we use the hemming gum so that we get it's slip there, and we use our pressing iron to fix it. Okay, when we are done with the back, that means it's now ready for us to do the front. We are going to fold it back into 2 so that it will be the way it's being cut. When you fold it back into 2, get your fabrics. On that fabric, leave the upper margin about 12 inch, the upper part before you place your back pattern. It should be about 12 inches. You can make it 10, you can make it 11, you can make it 12, even 13, depending on how you want it. Then you are going to slant your back pattern like this, as shown in the video, diagonally. Look at it very well. You're not going to, it's not going to be straight. You're going to be curving, you're going to be bending it. Look at the way it's bent. When you bent it this way, it all depends on how you want it to drape. So this is what I want. So I'm going to be bending it. I'm bending it this way, then I will trace it out. The major thing I'm going to trace out here is the side, so that it will correspond with the side. So what we did here is, okay, look at the neck. We are bringing out the neck. We bring out the shoulder. We bring out the armhole. Majorly is the armhole, and we bring out the armhole. Then when it get to the waist, you are going to bend it. You're going to, so that you are going to realign it to the center front, and just follow this process as you've seen in this video. So at this point, what you are going to do from that shoulder, this armhole line, the tip of the armhole line, you're going to connect straight upward. If you connect straight upward, that means you're going to connect straight upward, then cut it out. Also remember that this laid down fabric is on fold as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're yet to subscribe, so that we give you more beautiful videos. If there is anything you would like us, if there's any question, kindly make your comment on the comment section. Help us to share, like, and that's the only way you can support us. Thank you very much. So at the tip of these cuttings, where you just cut, you're going to cut about, you go in about 3 inch and cut slantly, as you've seen in the video. So the next thing you're going to do now is you're going to be matching the front with the back. First, you spread the back. After you spread the back, you fold in the front by either 3 inches or 4 inches. It all depends. Look at the way I'm going to fold it now. You're going to fold it this way. You know, this you're going to fold in this way. Make sure that that particular edge is already interwoven, or it has been hemmed. So what I did in my own side is, so I hemmed it. So I'm going to be matching the front with the back with the front with the back. So this is what we did at that particular edge. We came in we fold in by 3 inches. Then at the edge, look at the way we started. We started by pinning this edge to the shoulder, the tip of the shoulder towards the neck width. What we did this side, we also do it the other side. If anything we do in this side, we're going to do it in this other side. The space we left, we made it about 3.5 inches long. That's the excess we have. So at this side too, you are going to still be doing the same thing at the edge of this straight part of the front pattern. So you are going to do the same thing on the neck, or on the edge. So this is your drape. You see, you can also adjust the drape if you like. You can adjust it from this neck. Then what you are going to do, you're going to be pleating the neck gradually. So while you pleat this side, you go to the other side and pleat it as well. This is the second pleating. Then until you continue pleating, depend on your drape. And in this place, we are going to be pleating it 3 times to correspond with the neck, to correspond with the shoulder. So this is the second one. The third one, we shall be pleating it. Then if we've pleated it now, what we then do now after pleating is we make sure that the armhole correspond on both sides. So we make sure the armhole correspond with both the front and the back pattern. So whatever you pleat on the left side of the shoulder, that's what you are going to pleat on the right side of the shoulder. Make sure they are always the same. So if not the same, look at this. You see that our armhole now correspond. This is it. So after we've pinned it, we'll take it to our sewing machine and sew. So we can as well look at it from the back. Then we can as well join the sleeve to the sewn fabric and hem. Thank you very much for staying up to this time. If you have any question, please kindly make a comment on the comment section. Ensure to subscribe. Thank you.